It took them 3 Valmonica cards to try to fix this archetype. Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So I've not read any of these Valmonica cards yet, but I think it's pretty impressive that they had to release 3 cards to try to fix this archetype. And as things stood right now, I mean, like, you have some really cool things, but the fact that the deck relies on the scale system turns people away from it. So if you honestly give it 3 new support cards, it's got to be able to do something. So I guess this is the heads up to go, if you think that these are something that you're going to want to play, then go get your Valmonica stuff. We should be getting a Centurion card or 2 along the way here, considering what we've actually been seeing here. So we're going to be starting things off here with our level 4 water spellcaster here. And this is a 1200. Okay. So, man, 1200. Okay. You only use the first and third effects of this card's name once per turn. So if this card is normal or pendulum summoned, thank you. We can add 1 Valmonica card from our deck to our hand, except for a copy of herself. Thank you. We needed a Stratos-like effect so badly for this archetype. Second effect here, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for an attack while you control a monster other than Sulturice Valmonica. So they're trying to give this the little pseudo lock here, though, which I guess is fine. Like, let's kind of call it what it is here. Like, having your opponent not be able to target it for an attack to basically try to make sure that your cards can stick around, I feel like it's more of a normal thing here. If this card is sent to the graveyard and you have 2 Valmonica cards in your pendulum scale, you can add this card back to your hand. That's pretty good. The fact that they're pushing this card to be this infinite Stratos every single turn, alright. I also don't like, one other thing I do want to point out here, it's either on normal or pendulum. So if you were to attempt to special this by, like, I don't know, some sort of method / extension, you're not going to be able to proc that first effect. Actually just realized that. I'm not a super, that's a big, that's a little bit of a no-no there. But the infinite recurability for this back to your hand, I think there's a little bit of value here with that. But, like, okay, so we got a Stratos as our first particular card. Okay, sure. All right, what else we got back here? This is the Valmonica Invitare. So our invite. This would be our quick play spell card here. Oh boy, more choosing. You only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. Apply 1 of these effects. We can special summon 1 Valmonica monster from your deck, and then you cannot activate monster effects on the field for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except for Valmonica monsters. I do want to point out here that says anytime that this card is sent to the graveyard, if you have to, you can add this back. So in theory, if we were to apply the first effect of this and special summon out the Searcher from the deck with this, then we could link summon, or we use one of the links from the deck or something to try to get her off field and recur her back to the hand and then normal her, and then generate some sort of flowing advantage with that. That's actually not the worst idea in the world. And then if we control a non-Pendulum Valmonica monster, we can take 2 Valmonica Pendulum monsters with different names from the deck, add 1 to your hand, and add the other to the extra deck face up. Finally! Holy crap! Okay. You have a quick play, special 1 from the deck, and then they actually fixed this horrible nightmare of needing to be able to get these stupid large scales out of the deck and set up on the field. Thank you. Holy crap, it took you this long to make something this good for the deck. Okay, sure, I'm just excited, because this means that we're actually getting somewhere with Valmonica. And then we have Valmonica We're just gonna just call it disharmony. That's all we're doing. So, oh boy, it's the resonance counters again. Oh no. You only activate a card with this card's name per turn. So we can place one resonance counter on a card in your pendulum zone that you can place a resonance counter on and apply one of these effects. So we can gain 500 light points, and then you can add one of your banished Valmonica cards to your hand except for Disharmonia. Or we can take 500 damage, and we can add a Valmonica monster from our graveyard to your hand except for Disharmonium. AKA, yeah, Disharmony. First of all, getting those extra counters loaded up on this thing, about time. Alright, like, the resonance counter, the fact that you need these counters on these stupid cards in order to do something has been terrible. But you know what? Taking 500 to add one back from graveyard to hand, depending on the situation you find yourself in, that doesn't seem too terrible. Like, honestly, looking at all of these cards, like, I'm actually very happy with this. Like, you finally have a searcher for everything that you needed in the archetype. They gave you the ability to actually get the scales set up / special from the deck. I'm a little bit concerned that that card does both of those things. I would have liked it to have been a little bit more split up. And then, you know, Valmonica Disharmony down here actually doing something with those counters. That's really good. Now we're going to pass on over to the market here. New cards, you've always got to take a moment to kind of come on over here to the market and take a look at, you know, the nightmare that's about to unfold out here. Right now, the Demonos are, what, $26, $27 a piece, which isn't terrible. Those are actually down right now. Your beautiful, beautiful field spell coming in still $16, $17. Like, these have not been crazy money in quite some time. Angelo Valmonica's $19. Like, this is pretty impressive for your CR being that low. Valmonica Skelta, 14, actually heading on up to 17. This isn't going to last too long. But what if I want a low rarity core? You know, like, what? I don't want to spend a lot of crazy money on this, Robbie. Well, $12, okay. Actually, you know what? We'll go $10, $11, 11, 33, $9. Okay, so we're at 21. All right, that was it? 2 ultras? Okay. And then the rest of this stuff's going to cost you. I mean, take a look at this, okay? You've got $4, so 12, I guess, and then 3 to 4. And then everything else down here is nothing. This is one of those cheap deck cores that you look at and you're like, wow, I mean, maybe it's actually worth it at this point just to have it. You know what? I will say I like the Valmonica stuff. I think it's got a chance out here, but the rest of the market today will be the one to answer the question of, do I need to pick this stuff up, or can I play the waiting game and kind of see what we want to do? But for now, Valmonica got a lot of hype. I can't wait for the Centurion stuff. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. See your beautiful faces back here in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.